Inside Oracle Park, the home of the Giants, as we're ready for baseball from the city by the bay. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. Andrew Suarez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't.
Into the box now, Theo Jamison, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right back to him on the mound. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach.
So in now for San Francisco, number 8. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Jamison on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats. Follow the game plan you guys.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Theo Jamison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
The catcher,
Elias Diaz, the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, it's hit to third.
Dig, 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 dig.
3, and they turn the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 19. He drew a walk his first time up. 1 out, nobody on. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jamison on the move. He's there, but he missed it. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things.
Stepping in, Theo Jamison. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-2 home. Fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And he misses there. 1-2. 3 runs already home here. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, number 49. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
49.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there. So striding in, Steven Duggar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Duggar.
1 strike now from Archer. Pulled toward right center field. Jameson over to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Theo Jameson, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fastball well outside. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping into the box, Elias Diaz. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Striding in, Bo Bichette, already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Jameson stands at second with 2 gone. Slow little grounder left side.
Right there.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Ready once again, Evan Longoria. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jameson will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar.
Steven Duggar.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reyes is in pursuit. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Giants down in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. So striding forward now, Theo Jameson. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Jameson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Number 49 is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now in the box, number 14. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-1 home. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. And good for him. Number 14 has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping into the box, Matt Davidson. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Polanco. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Well, they're definitely starting to tee off on him now, and I do think it's a result of what we were just talking about. He seems to be laboring and not putting the ball where he wants to because of it. I think they've got to make a move here.
So stepping in, Aramis Garcia. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Number 16.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first home run of the season as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now. And if you're looking for where this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big fourth inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Pittsburgh with a big 17-hit attack. Chris Archer notches his 3rd win of the year. Andrew Suarez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. We are live from Oracle Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Theo Jamieson. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
Well, run it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left for Pittsburgh, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Ready now, number 14. He went deep in the contest last night.
Number 14.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jameson giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Duggar.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jameson has a read on it, and that retires the side. Giants are down on 4 pitches. It remains 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Theo Jameson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jameson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. Number 8 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Standing in, Theo Jameson.
Number 16. Theo Jameson.
He's set, and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. And 2. Here it is. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pirates strand a couple. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Theo Jameson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Berklaw is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper. He does both.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Giants used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jeff Samardzija earned his 9th win of the year. Will Smith hammers down the save, his 37th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball now from the shores of McCovey Cove and Oracle Park here in San Francisco. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Erasmo Ramirez is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Set to get his day started, Theo Jamieson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Dero, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but
all right,
I have never been on a team.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, Steven Duggar.
Batting 8th, no left fielder, Steven Duggar.
The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Jamieson moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
In now, Brandon Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Now the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jamieson sprinting after it. He gets to it and ready for another chance. Theo Jamieson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jamieson.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Jamieson brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player. You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pittsburgh leads this one 1-0. At the plate, Theo Jamieson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jamieson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Hard 90.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
No runner, cut home.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Giants crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Wandy Peralta claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more. Tonight we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. The opener of the final series of the year between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Number 22. With the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Jeffrey Ramirez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-hander.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 19. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jamison waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamison. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. The 1-1. Hit out towards second.
Dig.
To second for 1. Back to first, but it's right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Jeffrey Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Softly hit to the left side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-0. Stepping up now, Theo Jamison.
For the Pirates, the center fielder, Theo Jamison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Wong. And there's one down now. Ready for another shot now. Tyler O'Neill. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cardinals 2. Digging in once again, Theo Jamieson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Theo Jamieson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
0-1.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready on 1 and 2. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
The batter, the catcher, Elias.
Line drive to left.
Oh, make the turn.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Pick up the ball. Stay right here. Stay right here on the bag. On the bag.
Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They're up 3-2. Striding into the box, Theo Jamieson. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez has a beat on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Jairo Munoz. He'll be
Now
looking
batting,
for something he could drive
the
into the
shortstop,
gap and drive
Jairo
home that tying run from first. The 0-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Jameson. 1 out.
No runner, no runner. Struck home.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Buccos led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jeffrey Ramirez notches his 3rd win of the year. Kyle Crick closes the door for the save, his 42nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. It's the penultimate game of the year between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Mitch Keller gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had one of those difficult years. He's already lost 15 games on the year. You can look at that one way or another. He's pitching good enough that they keep him in the rotation, but he's also pitching poorly that he can't seem to come out on the right side.
So coming to the plate, Jose Martinez. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair.
Martinez.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some net.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Theo Jameson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Jameson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into it.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Martinez.
Hit in the air to center field. Jameson moves over. 1 out.
Cut hold, no runner.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. No hits to this point.
Harrison Bader.
Now the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Goldschmidt now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The 3-2 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Into the bushes and gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. 41st home run of the year for him as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Leading off the inning, Theo Jamieson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Here's Matt Carpenter. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
High and deep to right center. Jamieson ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the... Up next for the Buccos, Theo Jamieson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Theo Jamieson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Carpenter. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Michael Wacha records the victory, his 13th of the year. Mitch Keller pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Jordan Hicks earns the save out of the bullpen, his 41st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start, pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
Now batting, Tyler O'Neill head-to-head against Chris Archer. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. One strike now from Archer. This one's blooped out toward right center field.
3-3-3.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Martinez is on his way home. He will score, and they now lead by 2.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball up. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
At the plate, Theo Jamieson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Theo Jamieson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air into shallow left center. O'Neill waits on it, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Cards lead it 3-0. Digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jameson is right there, one down. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now to the plate, Theo Jameson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Jameson.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Pulled the string on him, strike three swinging. Up with it, Sucre. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in, Jose Martinez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Martinez.
Lifted in the air to center field. Jameson on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Hold on to it.
So two gone now in the St. Louis half of the sixth, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Jameson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, Theo Jameson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jameson.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
0-1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Slow grounder to first.
Get there, get there, get there.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gyro.
Now a flare out to left center. In there, a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Tyler O'Neill.
The set and the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Jameson has a beat on it. And that retires the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Pirates 2. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Now batting.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Pulled toward right center field. Jameson arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Theo Jameson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order, and
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
5-2 the final today. St. Louis posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Danny Salazar notches his 3rd win of the year. Jordan Hicks wraps it up for the save, his 42nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.